well, let's go ahead and get started. Everybody's sitting down except for you. So let's start seated. All right. That took a while to get down there. All right, so let's take since we're all kind of feeling slow today, let's do a warm-up breath that hopefully will get us geared up and ready to rock and roll here. So it is breath of fire, our bellows breath. There's another name for it, Bhastrika. Okay, so hard inhale, hard exhale. And it's all in the belly. So we're gonna inhale, exhale, and keep going. Inhale. Excellent. All right, two regular breaths. And then there's also arm movements with this one if you want to do that. Chair out of the way. Let's see. So it's an inhale up, exhale down. Excellent. One more. And release. Awesome. All right, so let's move now. So we're all ready to go, right? Just kidding. So let's do some cat and cow. We're going to exhale back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. Exhale back. Beautiful. Let's do 2 or 3 more each direction, moving with the breath. Awesome. And then we'll meet back in neutral. And then let's do our lateral. So we'll have one hand down on the floor. It's not too cold. Inhale, one arm comes up. And then exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. And exhale, nice. So going nice and slow, getting the body warmed up.
Sorry.
Excellent. All right, let's do one more time each side. Nice. And then back to neutral. So let's do our twist. So we're going to inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And again, we're not going too hard as we're still waking up or warming up. I'm still waking up. Excellent. All right. Let's do one more time each side. And then back to center. Let's bring the legs out in front. And maybe warm up the legs, pound them into the mat if that feels okay. And then let's do a couple of forward folds here. So we're going to use our friend gravity. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale down. Nice. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, bring it down. Pause at the bottom here. You can grab onto the legs. Lift the spine. Exhale, fold. Tuck the chin, round the spine if that's comfortable. And then to come out, we're going to extend the arms over the legs. Inhale, push the legs in, all the way up, and exhale, and release. Beautiful. All right, from here, let's open up the wrists and the ankles, and then the neck and the shoulders. So let's start with the ankles here. So we're going to make circles around with the ankles. You can start with 1 foot at a time, or do both feet. You can do opposites. Excellent. And then we're going to go feet in towards the center, out towards the side, back and forth. Or you can do same. Very nice. And then open the toes and relax the toes. Now that it's boot weather, gotta get those toes open. Excellent. And then we're going to finish with our windshield wipers. Awesome sauce. All right, release that, shake it out. And then you can come back to cross-legged if that's comfortable, or leave the legs out straight if that feels better. And then let's come up to the wrists. Arms out. We're going to tuck the thumbs under, wrap the fingers around, and make circles around the wrist. Into the elbows and the shoulders. Make bigger circles. Same direction, opposites. Make the brain work. Do something different. Excellent. Release that, and we're going to bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure eights. Awesome. Release that. Switch which fingers on top, and do a couple more. Awesome. Shake that out. Let's do 2 more here. We're going to extend that arm out and gently bring the fingers back towards the shoulder. And thumb down towards the floor. And then other arm, fingers back. And thumb down towards the floor. And shake it out. Awesome sauce. All right. Let's do the neck. So we're going to sit up nice and tall on the inhale. And then on the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, bring it up, looking up. And then exhale all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale back to neutral. And then let's go ear to shoulder. So we'll exhale, first side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side, ear to shoulder. Oh, that side's tight. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. One more time each side if you want to add the arm. Looks like this. Exhale. Extend the arm out and over, resting on the opposite side of the head. Take a couple breaths here, breathing into any tension that you're finding. And then release. Inhale up. Bring that arm back down. Exhale, other ear. That arm comes out and over. A couple of breaths, breathing into that tension. Very nice. And then with an inhale, release the head, arm comes back down. Nice. So one more here with the neck. So we're going to look straight ahead. And then as we exhale, bringing the chin around towards the shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale back to center. One more time each side. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. All right, let's open up the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to inhale, bring them up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Excellent. And then let's reverse direction. Inhale, back and up. Oh. Exhale, down and forward. Nice. And then a couple more either direction or straight up and down if you prefer. Very nice. All right. And release that. Let's come up to hands and knees. All right. Grab a blanket if you need it. Under the knees. And let's start with our favorite cat and cow. So we'll start with the exhale here. We're going to exhale, shoulder blades come up, tuck the chin and the tailbone. On the inhale, we're going to reverse the curve of the spine, look up towards the horizon, keeping the belly engaged. We don't just dump into the floor. And then exhale back to cat. Pull the belly button up on the exhale breath. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Nice. If you want, curling the toes under, and we're going to add a little bit more movement. So we'll exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then if you want to send the hips back a little bit, opening up the shoulders a little bit, opening up the feet. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And your cat can come back. Or if you want to come down to child's pose without the toes curled, you can do that. All right, release the feet. If you haven't already, pound the feet into the mat, and then we're going to come down with an exhale to our child's pose. Big toes touching, knees can come wide to make room for the torso. And then a couple of options with the head. You can stack the fists and rest the forehead. You can stay up in puppy pose if that's more comfortable. Or if you like the more traditional forehead on the floor, you're welcome to do that. Whatever is your most comfortable child's pose, we'll be here for a couple breaths. Take one more full breath here. And then when you're ready, let's come up and we're gonna do spinal balance. So what we kind of want to look at here is that spinal extension. So we'll start with extending the left leg back, right arm forward, toes point towards the floor, and we're going to extend the heel back and extend the fingers forward. And just take a couple breaths here. And then release. Take a full breath in the middle. And then let's go to the other side. Extend that right leg back, left arm forward. A couple of breaths here. Extend back with the heel, forward with the fingers. Excellent. And release. Let's do our gate pose. So starting with the right foot out to the side, left hand stays where it is. We're going to inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it down. And again, inhale, right hand comes up. Exhale, bring it down. And one more time, inhale, bring it up. And exhale, bring it down. All right, tuck that right knee in. Left foot comes out to the side. Right hand stays where it is. Inhale this left hand up. Exhale, bring it down. And again, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right, tuck that left knee under. And then we'll come up to a high kneel. And we're going to send that left foot back out again. Left hand on that left hip or down that left leg. We're going to inhale the right arm up. And then exhale, right hand towards that left foot. Inhale, vertical. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. And one more time. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. And then exhale, release down. Tuck that left knee under. And right foot comes out. Right hand on that right hip or down that right leg. Inhale this left arm up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And one more time. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale, release. And then, if you want, walk this foot in front. And then we're going to push up to standing, if you can. If not, come down and then come back up. Just want to give you different options for getting up off the floor. Not that we're going to fall over. There you go. All right. That's hard work, huh? Okay, so let's come into our fabulous mountain pose. So you can start with big toes touching, heels a couple inches apart, hip width distance apart or wider, depending on your balance today. And then let's make sure we're breathing first. And then draw the collarbones away from each other and the shoulder blades together on the back body. You can imagine a little hook under the back of the ear coming back and up, or kind of like the puppet string. I like this better than puppet string, but either way. All right, so palms face forward or towards each other. And if you have your balance and you want to try closing your eyes while you're in your mountain pose, you're welcome to do that. If that feels a little unstable, then find a spot on the floor. Let the eyelids rest a little bit. And just come into that breath. Excellent. All right, so let's do we're gonna do our warrior one first, and then we'll do our moving balance. So we're gonna turn one foot out and step the other foot forward. And let's take a moment. We warmed up the ankles earlier, so lift the toes up, spread them out, and then set them back down. Pay attention to the big toe, pinky toe, inside, outside of the heel. And then noticing where that foot is on the floor or in space. So our inhale is that straight leg. We're gonna exhale, bend that front knee. Inhale back to straight. And we'll just do a couple here. Get that knee warmed up. That synovial fluid flowing. Excellent. And then we're going to bend that knee, push off, and step it back. All right. Turn that foot out, step the second foot forward. Same thing with the toes, lift them up, spread them out, and set them back down. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Very nice. And then we're going to push off and step it back. All right, let's add the arms. Okay, I'm going to suggest cactus arms because my shoulders are tight. But if that's not what you want to do today, you could go arms straight up or arms out or in. Your choice what you want to do. I'm going to do cactus arms. All right, so turn that first foot out, step your other foot forward, and here we go. So we're going to inhale, bend that front knee, and hover your arms. Excellent. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Going nice and slow. Option to add on a little muscle engagement by pulling the elbows closer to each other. Don't overdo it. You'll be not happy with me later if you do it too hard. Excellent. All right, one more. Nice. Bend that knee, push off, step back. Turn the other foot. We're going to step that forward. Inhale. And exhale. Again, if you want to add a little on, pulling the elbows back towards each other, engaging those upper back muscles, trapezius, rhomboids, your over hunched shoulders. Excellent. All right, one more. Nice. All right, we're going to bend that front leg and step it back. Moving balance. All right, so our options. If you don't have a chair and you need one, there's a couple of spots to grab one, or a wall or a table. You probably don't need it, but that's okay. A couple options we'll do our karate, or we'll do our palm tree pose first. So you can just come up on the toes, option A. Option B, just open the arms up. That's the inhale. And that's the exhale. Option C, one arm on the feet. And option that I'm going with is up on the toes, arms up, exhale down. So at your own pace, nice and slow. If you make it slower, it's more work. If you go too fast, you won't get in trouble, but might not get as many benefits. Most important thing is breathing and connecting with the feet. If you want to make this more difficult, because it's so easy today, staying up on the toes and then take an extra breath. You can do those, a couple of those. Otherwise, just regular style. Oh, I thought of another one. You can come back and lift the toes up and then go up and lift the toes up. That might be more than my brain can handle today. That's all right. All right, one more time. Excellent. All right, we're gonna shake it out. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, shake the torso. And then let's do our Karate Kid flying crane. I'm gonna do cross body today. So the arms start out at the side, you lift one knee, touch it with the opposite hand. Other option is just lifting the knees. Other option is arm and leg. So I'm just gonna do crossbody, make it easy on myself so I don't have to think too much. All right, so you're gonna lift one knee, touch it with the opposite hand, and then do the other side. So it's an exhale when the knee comes up, an inhale when the knee goes down. That might be a little hard to add the breath in, but see if we can try. One side might be easier than the other. If you have bad asymmetrical habits like me, one side's going to be. All right, let's do one more time each side. Excellent. All right, so let's do we're going to do our warrior two. And then we'll do a high lunge with a surprise twist. All right. Warrior two. So step 1 foot forward. The other foot is closer to 90 degrees. Check in with the feet. Make sure they're where you want them. They can be closer together or further apart, depending on your balance today. And then we'll start with the hands of the heart, arms open to the side. We want to bend that front knee over that front ankle. And then let's take a moment here and check in with the extend out through the fingers, push the feet away from each other. One more place that we can pay attention to, I'm just going to move my arms. You can leave your arms there, but that pelvic tilt. So if that tilt is too high and the tailbone is coming up, we want to come back to neutral. We don't want to be forward because then we're like sitting. So see if you can see where your pelvis is. Maybe it moves a little bit, maybe not, that's fine. All right, so let's do side angle pose first. So we're going to exhale. Front arm comes onto that front thigh. Upper arm can be on the hip, hand towards the ceiling or arm overhead. And then on your next inhale, we're going to windmill around to peaceful warrior. That front arm comes hand up towards the ceiling. Excellent. And then exhale back to side angle pose. Nice. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And one more time through. Exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Awesome. Arms back to warrior two. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Shake anything out that's getting a little stiff. All right. Hands at the heart. Arms open to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Gazes over those front fingers. All right, on your next exhale, side angle pose, front forearm comes to that front thigh. Upper arm, hand on the hip, hand towards the ceiling or arm overhead. On your next inhale, peaceful warrior. Front arm comes up, hand towards the ceiling. And again, exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. One more time through, exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Nice. Exhale back to warrior two. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right, shake it out. Arms, legs, torso, whatever needs to be shook. All right. So we're going to do a high lunge. And what we want to do is we're just going to do it. And then see if you can feel what I'm talking about when we get there. All right. So option to step one leg back or step it forward. Doesn't matter. So you can start with the left foot in the front. That'll make it easier. And then option, whichever letter or number I'm on, you can be up on the back toes or that heel can be on the floor, depending on how that feels. So this is what we're going to do. I have my right leg back. So I'm going to bring my right arm up. So I have this full length from my right fingers to my right toes. And then the other hand can be on the hip or behind you or whatever works. So drawing a line under the arm, down the side body to the front of the toes. Excellent. And then we'll drop that arm and step that foot back up. And then let's do the other side. So we'll step that left foot back. And then we're going to bring that left arm up. And again, see if you can wiggle a finger, a couple of fingers, whatever. Feel it coming down that whole line. Excellent. And then we'll step back up. And then we're going to do this with a twist. So okay, that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to go back to right foot in front. Left foot's in the back. And we'll bring the arms up into cactus arms. On your exhale, bringing the left forearm to the right thigh. And then the right hand can come to that hip. So feel the left toes come up to that left hip and around to that left shoulder. And then coming out, we're going to inhale, come up, and then step the feet back together. All right, shake it out. And then let's try the other side. So left foot's in front, right foot's in back. You can be up on the toes or down on the heel. And then we'll inhale up to cactus arms. Right forearm comes to that left thigh or knee. Left hand on that left hip. And then we're going from that right foot to the right hip, to the right shoulder. Excellent. And then coming up with an inhale. And then step the feet back together. Shake it out. All right. Did anybody kind of notice how different that felt? Or is that just... Okay. Maybe next time. Let's do a fabulous triangle pose. All right. So one foot forward, the other foot 90 degrees. The front knee stays mostly straight. Little bend in it because it's cold out. We don't want any hyperflexion in that knee. And then we'll start with the hands of the heart, arms open out to the side. We're going to extend forward with that front arm. And then tick-tock the arms. We're hinging at that hip socket. Hand can come wherever comfortable on that leg. If you're down further, that's fine. Just make sure that you can breathe. And take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then grab that invisible rope, pull yourself back up. And then we'll drop the arms, bend that front knee, and step it back together. Excellent. All right, shake it out. And let's do the other side. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Little micro bend in that front knee if you like. Extend forward with that front arm, hinge at the hip. Tick-tock the arms, wherever that hand gets to. Take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, grab that invisible rope, pull it back up. Exhale, bend that front knee, step the feet back together, and shake it out. All right, let's do some wide-legged shenanigans. Forward folds. So we'll do pinwheels and rainbow pose, and there's the third one. Oh, just wide-legged forward folds. Okay, so let's start with the pinwheels. So we're gonna have feet as wide as comfortable. They can be just as wide as your mat, or if you want to turn sideways on your mat and go wider, you're welcome to do that. So we'll start with the arms out to the side. And here's a good place to check in with that pelvic tilt. So you're not tilting back or tilting too far forward. Nice neutral pelvis. All right, arms out to the side. Exhale. One side touches the leg on the other. So right to left, left to right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, other side. And it can be your knee or your hip or your shin. Maybe you're touching your ankle. Don't overdo it. You have to get back up. Excellent. One more time, each side. And then let's do rainbow pose next. So we don't have blocks, so you're just going to have to dangle if you're not coming all the way down. So hinge at those hip joints again. Exhale, fold forward. Arms come in front wherever they reach. And we'll go 3 times each side. Inhale, one arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, second side. Exhale, back. First side again, inhale. And exhale, second side, inhale. And exhale. Last time, first side, inhale. And exhale, back. Last time, second side, inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Bend the knees. Hands come to the hips. Push the feet in. Inhale. Coming up. All right. So if your feet and legs need a break, heel toe, bring them back in together. And then you can step them back out again. Shake out the legs. All right. Now we're going to do we'll do a half sun salutation. If you're done with wide legs, you can come back to normal legs. That's totally fine. And then 2 options with the arms. If you have back issues, pay attention to your body. And I would recommend arms out, doing it that way. I'm going to do arms up in front. All right, so here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to that straight spine, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up or out. And then exhale, arms back down. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. All the way. And exhale down. Nice. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale, all the way up, and exhale. Done. Nice. Heel toe the feet back together. Shake them out. We're going to do 1 more wide-legged movement. We're going to do, I was doing this in another class, and somebody said, oh, it looks like a cowboy, because it was star and horse, and they're like, a cowboy. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So feet are wide. If you want, you can keep them in closer. That's fine too. So we're going to inhale to our star. So extending the arms. You can look at the horizon or maybe a little up. That makes a little bit of a back bend. And then we're going to exhale to horse. So you bend the knees, bend the elbows. You can bend the wrist. And then on your next inhale, extend up to star. And exhale back to horse. And 1 more inhale up. And exhale down. If you want from here, you can come into a low squat, bring the feet in closer, or just come and sit on the floor if you want. If you don't want to do a squat. Or just fall on the floor. That's fine. All right, I'm gonna sit back here and move my mat again. And let's see. All right. So let's do our open and close twist. Everybody loves that, right? So let's start with that left leg extended. Right knee is bent, right foot in the mat. Left arm is extended over that left leg. We're going to inhale and extend that arm up. Feel the spine grow too. And then on the exhale, arm comes in front or behind that right leg. Right hand comes behind the spine. Push into the earth. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Each time you inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Excellent. And then we'll unwind. Let's do our open twist. Gaze follows the thumb. We're going to inhale, open. And exhale back. Nice. All right, let's switch legs. Right arm extended over that right leg. Inhale, lift. Feel that extension. Exhale in front or behind that left knee. Left hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Each time you inhale, lift. Exhale, belly button comes in towards the spine. Very nice. And then on your next exhale, unwind. Extend that right arm over that right leg. Gaze follows the thumb. On the inhale, open up towards that back wall. Excellent. And then we're going to exhale, bring it back, and release. All right, so let's come down onto the spine. I'm going to come up to the top of the mat. Hands on the knees, and then rolling back onto the flat of the back. And let's start with that magic 3. So we're gonna tuck and tilt the pelvis first. Knees are bent, feet on the mat. Getting a little bit of movement in the very lowest part of the spine where it meets the sacrum. And then we'll bring the knees in for Apanasana. Hands on the knees, exhale, knees in, inhale, knees out. Nice. And then we're going to bring the feet back down to the mat. And then your choice, you can leave the knees bent, feet on the mat, or extend the legs all the way out. And then we're going to open up that upper thoracic spine. Inhale, arms up overhead to the floor above you. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, from here, let's do a little twist. So we're going to take the left foot, bring it to the center of the mat, and then cross the right leg over the left. And then you can bring your arms out into a T, or you could do cactus arms. So I'm going to do cactus arms just for something different. And then we're going to take both knees and drop them over towards the left side of the mat and turn and look at that right elbow. So maybe you can notice that line of tension maybe from the knee to the armpit on that right side. And then on your next inhale, bring the knees back up to center. You may need to walk the foot over. And then we're going to drop both knees to the right and turn and look to the left elbow. Excellent. And then inhale, knees come back up. And then we're going to uncross the knees and recross them the other way. Right foot comes to the center, and then left knee or left leg crosses over the right. We're going to drop both knees over to the left. Turn and look at that right elbow. Maybe notice that pull in the armpit again. Maybe it feels a little different this time from the hip to the armpit. And then both knees come up. And then knees go to the right and nose goes to the left, looking at that right elbow. Let's bring both knees back up to center, uncross the knees, and then let's do windshield wipers here. So arms can stay where they are. You can bring them into a T or into cactus arms. Or just dropping the knees gently one side to the other. Don't have to go all the way down to the floor. You can just go a couple inches each side. Excellent. And then back to center. Check to see if the spine is centered, and then we're going to bring the knees back into the chest, and we're going to do those LOLs. So we're going to exhale, knees in, inhale, feet up towards the ceiling, arms overhead, point and flex the feet, and then exhale, hands to knees. Knees are bent. Inhale, open, point and flex the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Excellent. One more time. Inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Excellent. All right, a couple more Apanasanas. And then let's do L's and V's. So same idea, different execution. We're going to inhale, arms up overhead, feet up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. And then on the next inhale, legs are a little wider. So we're coming into V's. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, legs a little wider. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Let's do one more, as wide as is comfortable. And then exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, feet up, a little closer together. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, feet a little, or legs a little closer. Exhale, bend the knees. And last one, inhale, legs close together. And exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Couple of wide-legged Apanasanas. Excellent. And then let's bring the feet down to the mat and we'll do a couple of rounds of bridge pose. So tuck the shoulder blades back under if need be, lining up the heels and the knees and the hips. We'll start with lifting just the hips, so you can have the arms down by your side or robot arms, fingers point towards the ceiling, elbows bent. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the hips from the hip points and push the feet into the earth. And then exhale, release back down. Again, inhale, lifting just the hips. And exhale back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale back down. All right, next round, we're going to add the arms. We're going to inhale, arms up, hips up. Arms come to the floor above you. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Nice and slow. Inhale, arms up, hips up. And exhale, arms down, hips down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. And exhale, arms down, hips down. Awesome. All right, we're going to do one more round. We're going to add the extra breath. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Nice and slow. Exhale, bring the hips back down. Coming down, see if you can feel each vertebrae as you come down. Nice and slow. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And again, inhale, hips up, arms up. On your next exhale, release just the hips. Again, feeling it nice and slow. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, coming down nice and slow. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. All the way down. Inhale again. And on your exhale, arms come back down by your sides. Let's bring the knees back in for Apanasana. And we'll finish off with that magic 3 again. So we're going to bring the feet down to the mat and do our pelvic tilt and tuck. Exhale. Inhale. And a couple more Apanasanas. Nice. And then let's bring feet down to the mat. Extend both legs all the way out if that's comfortable. You can keep the legs bent if need be. And then we're going to inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. And then we're going to release the legs and the feet away from each other. Arms come away from the torso, palms up or palms down. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades under, if that feels okay. A blanket under your head or over you if you get too cooled down. And I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full body relaxation, walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go, starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the shins and calves. Relax the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the spine. Soften the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish with breath of joy. So we'll start with the hands on the heart. Inhale, hands come down, arms come up, fingertips touch. Exhale, all the way back, hands to heart. 3 times. So ready, here we go. Inhale, hands down, arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, all the way back, hands to heart. And again, inhale. And exhale. Nice. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together, hands at the heart, and namaste.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you, guys.